Hey Earth signs, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. And so we are using the, what's it called? Monday's Tarot, which was gifted to me from an Earth sign. So thank you. And so Earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So let's see what your cards are for this week and get the reading started. I'm hearing Pink's Get the Party Started. That's where that came from. So a fun energy to start. One more, please. There we go. Okay, so the very first card that you had was the Knight of Swords, but it was in reverse. And so, okay, so as he's like, okay, so normally, swords is like taking action on a idea, just action. And so here we've got, as I look, he's kind of holding his sword and he's like checking it out and making sure everything's like, good. But the scene that I kind of seen is I kind of went to Star Wars, and then that was like the lightsaber. And what I was picking up was that he was checking out the energy or the life force of something before he goes and takes action. And so Earth signs, I'm picking up mostly out of all the colors on here, the green. And so green is the heart chakra. And so it's really tapping in. I see you guys like really, there's something you want to take action on, but I see you like evaluating your heart, your choices first. Making sure that there's enough energy and momentum to like sustain and fulfill once you like take that leap or that charge forward. I see Earth signs that you've been really working on, just mostly I see you protection, right? Putting yourself in your own little bubble and like just really playing it safe, right? It's like just checking all of your stock, all of your inventory, really making sure that you, yourself, and your energy and everything within you is protected and safe. So it's in the past I'm getting that there was something that an invasion or something, and it like really knocked you off, and it's like now I just see you kind of being a little bit hesitant or skeptical or just super cautious, right? And so the next card that we got was the Ten of Cups in reverse. And what I liked about when I looked in the camera, when I have it this way, what stands out to me is the star out of the sacred geometry. But in reverse, I didn't see that. In reverse, I got more of a box being over top of it and protecting it. And so 10 of Cups is like and normally in tarot, it's like a rainbow and there's like all these cups and it's just the happiest family and the children are playing and the dogs are running around. But I'm getting really protecting that idea of a happy ending, right? Rather than just going out and being that beaming light, I see it's more in the mind, right? And so he's checking the heart energy, but I'm seeing that Earth signs, you've been very, very in the mental energy, right? Let me think about how I feel. And how do you do that, right? How do you think how you feel, right? You got to feel how you feel. And so that's where the next card comes up. It's the Knight of Cups. And so Cups and Knights are more like taking action, going for it, And I see that you've been so careful and so meticulous on things that it's like you haven't had much fun, right? It was more work for you, building this foundation and this safety and all these things. And so now it's kind of that time to like go out there and be cheeky, right? Again, this card has so much green in it. We got green palms and like green, I don't know, just green everywhere. He's wearing a green blazer. And yeah, from this, I'm kind of getting like a very, like almost like early 20s. You know, when you go to a party and you were just like more of that fun and that life where, and it's like, I don't care what tomorrow brings. That's kind of more of the energy that needs to come, is that more acting on impulse rather, right? Because you've already built the protection, right? That's the little shields on his shoulder. He's checked, he thought about how he felt, he knows what he wants, right? This is contentment, like it's just the ultimate happiness. And so now because you've kind of planned and you know what you want, and right, you did more of like the left brain of everything. Now it's that time to go out and do the right brain and the fun and the expressive and the, you know, that like young, youthful, yeah, energy. That's kind of the story I'm seeing here. Let me see. One thing that keeps standing out is the moon. And so we got it in a quarter phase here, in a crescent. And in this one, it looks like a moon kind of in the middle because the stars around it. And so what I'm really seeing is the moon, and it's like in its full. And when it was full, it was very intense. But as it kind of got into its smaller and smaller phase, I was a full moon. This is a full moon. As it kind of went and it like did its spinning and its learning and everything into its next phase, and we're going to use this as the next phase just because it's a little sliver of it. Now things aren't as intense, right? This is a big burden to kind of carry, right? Especially the full moon. It shines an illumination within us, and right, it can be intense because we're being shown things from our depths. Whereas as it starts to go less and less into the new moon, yeah, this is the new moon. We got a full moon to the new moon, and we're just right here. And so now you have a little bit of that insight and that knowledge. Don't doubt yourself. But now it's like less. Now it's more fun. In the new moon is when you plant your seeds. You go out and, right? So you can't plant seeds if you're like staying in your room thinking all the time. Now's the time to kind of go out and make the action and plant the seeds, do the work, right? And so that's your reading for this week, Earth signs. I hope it resonated with you. And if it did, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button. But even more, if there was something cool that I said that you're like, whoa, like I feel like that synchronicity just happened. Let me know in the comments. I never know who I'm quite talking to, and I love hearing those comments and stories. And so have a good weekend. Have a good week, Earth signs, and we'll see you next week. Bye.